Good morning student, this is Dr. Kruti Jethwa, Associate Professor from Sri Shankaracharya Technical Campus, Bhilai. The course name is Fundamental of Building Construction, week number 7, lecture number 23, topic Roof and Roof Covering, Pitch Roof. The pitch roof are generally constructed in the hilly area and the mountain where the rain and the snowfall are very high. First, single pitch roof, double pitch roof and truss roof. Single pitch roof is further classified as lean-to roof, couple roof, couple close roof, collar beam roof, collar and the scissor roof. Truss roof is further classified king post roof truss, queen post roof truss, combination of queen post and the queen post truss, mansard roof truss, truncated truss, Belfast truss, steel sloping roof truss and the composite truss. Here the single roof. If the span of a roof is less than 5 meter, the following type of the single roof are yellows. In this roof, the rafter are placed at 60 mm to 80 mm spacing on the main member taking the load of the roof. Battens run over the rafter to support the tiles. First type is lean-to roof. Here it is the simplest form of pitch roof having the slope in one direction only. One wall is raised sufficiently higher than the other to create the slope. Usually it is 30 degree. The roof consists of common rafter at the higher end of which are supported on the wall plate. Other ends of a common rafter is supported on the wall or a pier by wall plate. This wall plate is supported on the projecting corbel from the wall. This type of pitch roof can be used up to the span of 2.5 meters. U-boards, battens and the roof and roof covering are shown in the figure. These roofs are used in veranda, in the building, small shade, etc. This is the photograph of lean-to roof. You will have a clear idea that if the sloping material is one side is higher and another side is a down. This sloping material you can say the rafters, common rafters, and above that right angle battens are provided, and in between that we use the roof covering materials. One end of the rafter is fixed with a wall plate and the down end is fixed with a pier or a wall. So the roof is used for the small span for up to maximum 2.5 meter for the veranda only. Next, couple roof. This is the advanced type of lean-to roof constructed over the rafters only. Rafter which slopes to both sides of the ridge. The upper end of each pair of rafter is nailed to common nail piece and the lower end of the rafters are firmly secured by the notching or nailing to the wooden plates fixed on the top of a wall. After fixing the rafter at suitable interval, the roofing is lastly fixed on the framework of a battens. This roof can be constructed up to the 3.6 meter span. This is the photograph. You can have a clear idea that it slopes in two directions. So, the rafters, above that you can have the battens covering materials. One end is fixed in the wall plates and the span, that is the distance between two walls, it is around 3.5 meters. Next, couple close roof. Couple close roof is similar to the couple roof except the common rafter are connected to the tie beam near the lower end of the rafter. The tie beam takes horizontal truss and prevent the tendency of a rafter to spread out and also help to eliminate the chance of overturning the wall. This pitch roof can be used to span of 5 meters. The span exceeding this vertical rod is known as a king rod may be used in between the ridge piece and the tie. This prevents the sagging of the beam. This photograph shows that the couple close roof, in that beam is provided and in vertical a king rod is also provided and above material is same as a couple roof So it will help to reducing the thrust. Next, collar beam roof. Collar beam roof is similar to the couple closure roof. Collar beam is horizontally membered between two rafters. Collar beam should not be fixed more than 1/3 or 1/2 of the rise of a roof up from the wall plate. When the span increasing, when the load is more, rafters of a couple closed roof have tendency to bend. So in this condition, the raising up the collar beam check the tendency of sagging due to the further increase in the span or excessive loading condition. This is the collar beam roof. In that, horizontally collar beam is provided and it will bear more load. Next, collar and the scissor roof. It is similar to the collar roof except the collar beam crossing each other to have appearance like a scissor. The photograph clearly shown that the collar beam in a scissor shapes. Next, second type, that is purlin or a double roof. When the span exceeds 2.5 meter, it's necessary the size of a rafter become uneconomically. Hence, in order to reduce the size of the rafter, intermediate supports called purlins are introduced under the rafters are shown figure. This roof can be adopted economically up to 4.8 meters. This photograph show in rafter the purlins are provided. Okay, so it will help the rafter to avoid the sagging. Next, truss roof. When the span exceeds 5 meter, where there are no inside walls to support the purlins, frame structures as known as truss are provided at a suitable interval along the length of a room. The spacing is generally 3 meters of a wood truss. In this system of a roof consists of 3 elements: rafter to support the roofing material, purlins to provide intermediate support to rafter, trusses to provide support to the ends of a purlins. The essential wooden trusses are explained below. First, king post truss. This roof consists of 2 principal rafter, 1 tie beam, 2 strut and king post. The trusses are provided at 3 meters center to center. The framework of a truss is made such that a shape does not change under the external load. A central vertical post that connects the ridge and the tie beam is shown as a king post. The strut are used to prevent the principal rafter from bending. This strut is suitable for a roof up to span of 5 to 9 meters. Here in this photograph, a vertical post is a king post which is supported by the strut. Strut will support the principal rafters and this truss is used for 5 to 9 meter of span. Second, queen post roof truss. These truss consist of 2 queen post truss, 2 principal rafter, strut, tie beam, staining beam, purlins. The upper end of queen post are kept apart by the horizontal member called staining beam. Staining seal is also provided on the tie beam to resist the truss on the strut. The queen post truss is suitable for the roof span of 9 to 14 meter. Here in this photograph, 2 queen posts are provided and horizontal seal provided and top also seal, 1 horizontal beam is provided. Struts is also provided which will support the common rafters. So here by providing extra horizontal supports, the span we can use up to around 15 meters and more. Next, mansard truss. These roof truss named after the designer Francois Mansard. This is the combination of king post and the queen post truss. Lower queen post truss and the upper queen post truss. The use of the mansard truss result in the economy of a space. Room may be provided in the room as shown in the figure. Here you can say it is a combination of king post on the upper side is shown, and in the lower side the queen post is also provided, and between the empty space we can provide the room. Next, combination of king post and the queen post. When the span is greater than 14 meter, modification of queen post truss is carried out by introducing one or more upright members and diagonal braces. Adding one upright members called princess post can strengthen up the queen post truss and make it feasible for the span greater than 14 meters. This truss is divided into two parts. The upper parts of this truss is king post truss. The middle to the lower part is queen post truss. This roof consists of diagonal braces which are located near the queen post and of the tie beams. This truss is suitable for the span up to 18 meters. The figure shows the typical type of combination of king post truss and the queen post truss. You can have the combination of two truss. Here the king post and the queen post, both truss are combined here. Next, truncated truss. A truncated truss is similar to the mansard truss, but its top is formed flat with a gentle slope to one side. The truncated truss is used when required to provide room on the roof. This room is located between the two queen posts of the truss. This is the photograph of a truncated truss, in that the upper height or upper side is little bit slopy, and during that place we can provide here extra room. Next, Belfast roof truss. This truss is a form if a bow consists of a thin section of a timber with a top coat curve. If the roof covering is light, this truss is used up to the span of 30 meters. So this is you can say the bell shaped curve roof. Next, composite truss. This truss composed of wooden member and the steel. Steel member raises the tension, and the composite truss is light and economical. This photograph show it's a combination of wooden member and the steel members. Next, steel truss roof. A steel truss roof are among the strongest type of a pitch roof. Steel truss roof are made from the rolled steel structure members. Steel truss are economical than the timber truss for the span exceeding 10 meters. Mostly the angle iron section are used for the roofing truss. However, the T section, I section, channel section are also used for the large span. This is the photograph of steel roof truss. In that we have a few section like I section, T section, which will bear a more load compared to the wooden structures. The material used for the pitch roof. First is thatching roof, roof tiles, plain or flat tiles, curve or pen tiles, pot tiles or half round tile, country tiles, Italian or Allahabad tiles, interlocking tiles. Another is GI corrugated roofing sheets, asbestos cement sheets, lightweight roofing. These are the material used for the pitch roof constructions. We will see one by one. First is a thatching roof. A thatching can be done by one of the way, either a single layer of roof or multiple layer of roof. A single layer of roof is built by attaching the thatching direction to the timber rafter of a roof, and multiple layer of roof is creating by utilizing the initial layer of a thatch as a base in order to fix a new one. This is the cheapest roof covering commonly used in village. It is a very light but is highly combustible. It is unstable against the high wind. It absorbs the moisture and liable to decay. The framework to support the thatch consists of round bamboo rafters spaced 20 to 30 cm apart, tied with a split bamboo laid at right angles of the rafter. In order to drain off drain roof effectively, minimum slope of 450 degree is kept. The thickness of thatch roofing should be at least 15 centimeter. Normally the thickness varies from 20 to 30 centimeter also. This is the photograph of thatching roof. In that the thatching material, that is straws, something grass, it will use for the thatching roofs. Advantage of this roof: the thatching is light and does not need a heavy support structure that tiles and other roofing material needed. This is lower cost. Thatching is very durable, with some thatching materials lifespan lasting half a century or more. This means you might not have to spend much on repairs as you would with the types of roof. The cons of this thatch roof: adding thatch to your home is difficult job. Installing the thatch is a big labor intensive job. You will need to get regular maintenance of the roof. You will need to protect the roof from the fire and the pest. They can attract unwanted wildlife. Next type of roof material, that is roof tiles. Roof tiles are overlapping tiles designed mainly to keep out the precipitation such as rain or snow, and are traditionally made of locally available materials such as clay and the slate. Clay and the concrete are by far two of the long lasting roof tile material available to buy. With potential life expectancy of over 100 years, many clay and the concrete roof tiles even outlive and the property have been installed on. The slate tile are another top level choice of in longevity. Another type is wood slinge. It is restricted to hilly areas where the local timber is easily available at the low cost. Though it is a lightweight, it is not a fire and termite resistance. It is obtained from the well seasoned timbers. They are obtained in the length varies from 30 to 40 centimeter and the width varies from 6 to 25 centimeter. They are approximately 10 mm thick and at the tail or butt and the taper at to 3 mm. Photograph of the wood slinge, only the wood slinge are used here. Next material, tiles. It is the oldest type of roof covering material and still preferred to the residential building and the country house. This is because the country tiles are manufactured from the locally available earth. Following are the various type of the tile generally used: plain tile, curved tile, Italian, Allahabad tiles, interlocking tile and the Spanish tiles. First types of tiles, plain or a flat tiles. Plain roofing tiles are made of a clay or a concrete. Plain or a roof tiles are rectangular in shape. The size of the plain or a flat roof tiles varies from 25 cross 15 cross to 28 cross 18 centimeter, with a thickness ranging from 9 mm to 15 mm respectively. These tiles are not preferable flat. They are 5 mm to 10 mm cambered along the length, which ensure that the tails will bend and not right on the back of those in course below. They have a stub or a nibs which project on the beds or undesired at the head so that they may be used from the batten. Sometimes the head is provided with a continuous nib. Each of these tiles is provided with two holes formed at the about distance of 25 mm from the head and 38 mm from the edge. The tiles can be fixed using nail through these holes. The nails used in the nailing plain tiles are coppers. Composition of nails of 38 mm size. It is not required to nail every tiles. Before laying the flat tile roof, common rafters are laid at the spacing of 20 to 30 centimeter respectively. Then the battens or reapers are fixed across the rafter at an average spacing of 4 to 6 centimeter. The flat tiles are laid over it carefully with a sufficient overlap on the sides and the corners. The plain roof tiles are generally laid in the regular bond. For normal exposure of a roof tile, it is necessary to nail every 4th or 5th course. Curve or a plain tiles. Curve roof tiles are also a plain tiles are 30 centimeter to 36 centimeter in length, 22.5 to 25 centimeter in width, and around 12 to 19 mm in thickness. The longitudinally these tiles are flat, but they are curved transversely to the flat wave or S curve. One nib is given at the head on undesired of the waves, and the nail hole is provided below the nibs, and the two of these opposite diagonal are rounded. A curved tile are usually laid with overlapping side joints with a 2 thickness only at the head joints and the single thickness at the unlapped part. Pan roof tiles are not bonded. They are continuously side joints from eaves to ridge. Thus, a pan tiles are single lapped in contrast to the plain roof tiles which are double lapped. Pot tiles or a half round country tiles. Pot tiles or half round country tiles are most commonly used in a village and the rural area. These areas have house instead of high rise apartment. The half round country tiles are laid in the pair of under tiles and over tiles. The under tiles are laid in such a way that the concave surface face upward, and over tiles are laid in such a way that the convex shape surface of this face upward. Next, Italian or Allahabad tiles. Italian tiles roof are also used in the pairs. Flat board bottom under the tiles which are alternative with curved over tiles. The under tiles are flat, tapered and have upturned edge or a flange at the side. Its size is 23 centimeter at the interior ends, 26 centimeter at the wide end with a length of 37 centimeter and the flange height of 4 centimeter respectively. Italian roof tiles have under the tiles with a taper flange with a little increase in the depth towards the head. Next, interlocking tiles. Interlocking tiles are available under the pattern names with a pattern locking device in them. The object of interlocking is to prevent their dislodgement even in the most exposed condition too. Interlocking tiles are machine made. These are the interlocking tiles. Next, GI corrugated roofing sheets. Up till now we have studied the various type of style. These are the another material that is GI. GI corrugated roofing sheets are popular in the construction field due to their durability, corrosion resistance and ability to withstand the harsh weather conditions. Used commonly in the commercial, agriculture, industrial purpose. Earlier it has currently become a wide use material for the residential roofing projects. The reason to use corrugated metals for your roof. These are the few reasons. First, it's easy to install. Corrugated sheet fits the bill of your looking of for lightweight and easy to install the roofing solution. Stand up to adverse weathering condition. It has a low maintenance, durable and the long lasting. It's fire resistant options too. It has a high customizable, easy, energy efficient and it's sustainable too. So these are the reason we use a GI types or corrugate metal sheets. Disadvantage of this corrugate metal roofing sheets, it excessive noise, create excessive noise. it is easily dent or buckle. It is little expensive and slow in delivery. It has a chance of rust and corrosion, and it's give you the appearance like industrials. All over cost of construction may be increased in compared to the wooden roofing materials or a tile. These are the photograph of GI corrugated roofing sheets we generally see on the industries, factories, buildings, warehouses. Next type of material is asbestos cement sheets. These sheets are manufactured from asbestos fibers and the Portland cement. These sheets are now becoming popular for industrial buildings, factories, sheds, auditorium, even residential building. They are cheap, lightweight, tough, durable, watertight, fire resisting. They were used as a fireproofing material around the boilers, heaters and the wood stoves. Which are the advantage of these asbestos sheets? While its mineral chemical composition give asbestos its recognized property against the fire in the building industries, it was also often used in reinforced as the surrounding materials such as cement due to properties of this mineral fiber. The main advantage of these are they are available in bigger unit. Hence, the supporting frame is also cheaper, easier and lighter. These sheets do not require any protective paints. The construction with AC sheets are very fast. Disadvantage: damaging the asbestos can release small fiber into the air. The breathing in the asbestos fiber can damage your lung tissue. Over the time, it may cause lung disease including asbestosis, lung cancer and the mesothelioma. Your risk of lung cancer from breathing in asbestos fiber is also greater if you smoke. This is the photograph of asbestos sheets. It is a combination of asbestos fiber and the cement, Portland cement, so it's look like a cement sheets. Next, a lightweight roofing material. The wide span industrial structure, it is desirable to reduce the weight of a roof. So, the structural framing can be economical. The light weight roofing material are of a two type: seating, aluminum seating, asbestos cement seating, decking, wood wool, straw boards, aluminum alloy and the steel decking. So, here the lightweight materials are given. We will see one by one. This is the straw boards. It is simple compressed straws are used. Wool wood. It is made of a wood fiber interwoven together and the cement bond under the pressure in mold. They are available in the form of slab having the thickness of 12 to 100 mm, 0.6 meter width and up to 3.9 meter length. It has a good sound absorbing and the thermal insulation properties. This is the photograph of a wood wool in which the wood is interlocking here. Now come to summary. The pitch roof are generally constructed in hilly area, mountain region where the rain and the snowfall are very high. The type of pitch roof depends upon the span of the roof. Single roof use up to the span of 3 meters. Truss roof use up to the span of 3 to 15 meters. And the steel roof is used beyond the 15 meter span. The pitch roof are widely used in the industrial work, warehouse. The most common type of the roof covering material is a plain tile over the RCC slab, and the most durable type of pitch roof material is a GI sheets. Thank you.